competitive. There's a lot of cheap products out there coming into the market, and just very competitive. Not a lot of profit margin unless you had a huge shop, and I couldn't afford a huge shop and setup, and it was crazy. I had all these tools and guys. I mean, dude, I had 37 employees running tile and granite, and it was all very heavy, hard to work with. You had breakage. It's just kind of a world of its own. And we got into concrete overlay. And when I started doing epoxy, I started mixing some colors in with my resin. I mean, it wasn't that easy. It took me years and talking to chemists and different people. And I started pouring countertops that had actual just color mixed right into the epoxy. And man, people got so mad at me in the industry. I didn't realize that at the time it was all these concrete guys and granite guys that were losing their profit margin, because epoxy, we could do the same beautiful, super decorative countertop for, much less money, and we still had a good profit margin in it. So get the customers any looks they wanted. So I don't know, the rest is history. So I've been doing this for about 14 years now. And it's kind of one of my passions, is to train people on kind of just how to operate an actual small business that can be very profitable, where you're not giving all your money to a stone yard. I had an injury where I tore my bicep off, and it had to get surgically reattached back at 2.5, 3 years ago. So I'm kind of gimpy, and I was trying to work out like a little lady and doing something, and I think I've been kind of tearing or hurting my bicep a little bit. So I need to be probably just a little bit careful with it. And sometimes on jobs, I mean, we'll unload 25, pretty heavy buckets and load them again and load sandbags. And so, I don't know, just being a pansy. And my pansy tape helps me feel better about myself. So it really does protect your muscle quite a bit. It's funny, if you ever have a nagging injury from like a muscle tear or something, you'll be surprised at the support KT tape can give you. No. Say what? Oh, that's a good song, 3 Wooden Crosses. I like that. Dude, I'm a big fan of Alan Jackson. He sings a lot of...
It does work, Jeanette.
What's that?
It does work.
KT tape? Yes, it does, Jeanette. Three wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Man, that song makes you think. I think all of us are gonna, if we get to heaven, we're gonna hear a lot of stories of things we didn't know how blessed we were.
You don't need a respirator when spreading that?
No, this product here is truly zero VOC, but thank you. That's a very good question. And a lot of resins say zero VOC, but because they lie about the chemicals they put in it, you still have a bad odor. So make sure you really check the product you're working with. And if it says please use a respirator, wear a respirator, because usually what's happening is they can sell it as zero VOC, but they can also still put up to 3% what trifunctional amines, isobenzoyl alcohol, and nonphenol. And those are chemicals to help, just make a cheaper, hard product. So, but it's not a healthy product. Okay, I might have mixed this with a little too much alcohol to thin it out, so I might blow some of my lines out. So we'll see.
What colors were you mixing?
All custom colors, y'all. Michael has to answer because he sees that I Neanderthal don't answer. I'm good at that.
I imagine as long as you're not spraying it, atomizing it into the air into small particles.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to spray this. So this product's a very heavy viscosity though, so it'd be pretty hard to spray this specific product. But I'm like really down with the people that are getting informed with their health. That makes me happy because I spend a lot of time and money on this specific resin. It costs us about $400,000 in just all the R&D. Well, as we kept changing our recipe to try to have a better, harder, clearer, stronger cure that was also healthy. And a lot of people didn't seem to care at all about that as a factor. A lot of the contractors didn't either. So, and they'd just be like, we're afraid if it doesn't stink that it's, sorry, I'm gonna have tipped over something there. They'd be like afraid that if it didn't stink, it wasn't strong, because of course the average hillbilly mind tells you, thank you for the love, guys. So the average person usually assumes if something doesn't smell really bad that it's just not going to be as strong. So contrary to popular belief, we took out all the nasty known chemicals and we ended up with a hard, clear, awesome product, and we train this all over the world. So come to a class with us. Thanks for being on the channel, and thank you guys for your support. Please hit that follow button. Let us know what you'd rather see too. Oh man, that is really turning out nice. Watch out here, Michael. I pulled the Levi and left epoxy all over the place down here. Okay. Oh, it's turning out. Just want a super natural, simple table. I'm gonna try to get it in. Oh, come on, Levy. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. See a lot of people, every single process they do, they're trying to finish the top, but don't worry, you have a lot of working time with this product. We actually, a lot of times in class, we pour our first sample at 105 to 110 degrees, and we'll let that product set up, and we pour really successful samples, which has a very, very hot, very cured product. And then the next sample, we'll go ahead and have you mix and spread and pour, and then we don't even come back and finish our pattern until after lunch. And that usually really exemplifies to people, and they start realizing just how long you can work with this product, especially a really high-grade product like this, and still get a really nice result. And how good it bonds to the edges, even though it's really slow like that, slow curing, and it cures very, very scratch resistant. So I kind of like this. I think I'm gonna have to swipe through this though to get the look I want. I just want a really random fun fade. I want to break through some of my base color too, so.
Is that what that swirl?
Is that what?
What that swirl's from?
Yeah, probably a bunch of alcohol down with color, which I want some of that. Spray the whole thing with a clear. This is going to be the most faded, perfect table you'll ever see. As this all cures, this is going to look really cool how the colors will blend. But it's going to have to be a patience game with the alcohol drying. I'm probably going to do something kind of against my rules here, though, really quick. And see if you guys, hopefully y'all don't hate me for this. As I preach against it, I do it sometimes. I'm so against spray paints, but for a fun piece of art, we'll see what we can get here. We'll see if we can't get some really fun cells in this. This is gonna dynamically change our whole piece. Do as I say, not as I do. Damn it. Somebody caught on to this show. That's like the most clogged, jammed. I don't even know this. This spray can's like spitting chunks. I don't even know what's wrong with it. It's definitely probably on its last leg of healthy life. Spraying into clear alcohol purposefully. So spraying into some clear alcohol. Oh, I stepped in epoxy over. Oh. My boots. My botas. Botas. I said to make pedos unalive, and I got banned, and ever since then I'm scared of everything. Okay, this is getting gorgeous though. You don't like this. Okay, some of this color is like crazy good now. Hey, you know what? What the hell? I'll pretend that didn't quit working right there.
Where's the shirt copy?
I'm spraying into alcohol, which is why it's giving it this feathered effect right there. So I want to blur my ends a little.
She wears hers.
You wear it? God bless you, Jeanette. I'm proud of you.
Sunset over water vibes, gorgeous. Oh, it is giving sunset.
I think this is getting good, guys. I don't know. I'm not against this. I'm not against what we're... I'm slipping in what I'm sliding in, or whatever people say. You like that kind of sunset over water. I don't know if y'all do. There we are. And now, I just want to kind of spritz a little bit of trans down through the middle to break that gold so it kind of fractures it. All right, now for my sunset color, I hope this works. Somebody said that and I thought I'd go with it, but God knows how unartistic I am. Do you ever get done watching me, anybody out there, and you're just like, what the hell did I just spend 30 minutes doing? I hope I'm actually a blessing in some way to y'all. But we'll just call that a day. I'll spray my